Welcome back. You're watching Times Now, and this channel put out 3 stings that prove the unstable nature of the Mahagathbandhan, or the so-called Mahagathbandhan alliance. From seat sharing to discord amongst workers, the Congress party has had a tough battle, with this poll season having been kicked in. But now, what we're going to show you is a sting which could spell more trouble for the so-called Grand Alliance, which also proves that the BJP has its B-Team waiting in the wings, even if the NDA does not get a full majority. YSR Congress spokesperson has claimed that the YSRCP has a tacit understanding with the BJP, and the YSRCP will field weak candidates against the BJP in Andhra Pradesh. Listen in to this.
We supported Kovind, na?
Yeah.
We supported Vice President.
But even later also,
We will support the decisions. That doesn't mean we are with the government. That doesn't mean.
but there is a tacit.
There will definitely be an understanding. 100%. That is for sure. Our person Vijay Sai Reddy is doing his work perfectly. In one word.
And Bugana also met Ramadhav in Delhi.
Bugana is well educated person, I tell you, and he doesn't talk nonsense. He never speaks nonsense.
So there were meetings between YCP and BJP.
Yeah, but I am thinking like Vijay Sai Reddy is doing more work than Bugana.
That is understanding between BJP
Yeah,
and
he's making it like things works fall in the place for Jagannath Reddy. Because after the death of YSRCP Reddy, Chandrababu Naidu is such an intelligent person. Will not allow for 50 years also to Jagan to become an CM. Will not allow him at all. Will do anything for that. Will not allow him at all.
So Vijay Sai Reddy, what is he doing? What is he understanding?
He's making a what you call a public relation. You call him. He's making a rapport between the government and
Central government
and the state. Jagannath.
So candidates here, BJP has very less candidates. So
BJP doesn't have any candidate.
Exactly.
Very
so
less doesn't have any candidates.
Any YCP candidates will contest from BJP ticket and then.
No, they will not contest.
Any support?
No, they will not contest. What will happen? I think so. It's my personal opinion. Off the record, like I told earlier, say suppose Kanna Lakshmana is there, will field a normal person against him. A person who like.
I think that is the party stand also.
That is the party stand also, really speaking. That's the reason. Like if they want certain seats to be won, will not give in any of our person. A small.
So where are those areas which you?
I don't know.
Still, some understanding will be there because BJP has very few people. Vishnu, Kanna Lakshmana.
I think Kanna Lakshmana will be the place. I think so. Where we will field a normal person. Will not give a big fight. I think so.
But any instructions coming in from Jagan regarding this?
No, he doesn't speak at all right now.
Yeah. Did the party
Doesn't
guide
tell.
also? Yeah.
He speaks like.
So where does this instruction come from? Is it PK's team that is?
No.
What is the
It's
link?
like between the people, Pedireddy Garu, and these people pass on the information. Only these 5 to 6 people, they talk to Jagan, they tell him, and he speaks. They have made a lot of difference. After 5 years, these last 5 years, I think Vijay Sai Reddy has made Jagan to understand the politics better. I feel in that way. And if this goes on with Vijay Sai Reddy Garu, he'll definitely rule pretty well. Once he comes to power, I tell you one thing, Chandrababu Naidu in his lifetime will never become a CM again. That is for sure. That we can take it for granted.
All right, it seems the game is out as far as the YSRCP is concerned. My colleague Paul Oman joins us now for more on this. Paul, effectively, he has given the game away, effectively also making sure that the charge that Chandrababu Naidu levels against the YSRCP all the time, in some respect, has now been proven. It is the B team of the BJP.
Well, that's right, Adhar. In fact, he is not a low-level party cadre who's speaking and revealing those facts. He is an official spokesperson of the YSRCP party. His name is Manoj Kothari. In fact, speaking to us on candid camera, he happened to say this, ensuring that the camera wasn't on. Several times he kept looking at the camera, but we assured him it wasn't on camera. That is when he happened to say that, yes, there is a tacit understanding between the BJP and the YSRCP, an explosive revelation there, wherein he says that, Lakshmi Narayana, Kanna Lakshmi Narayana, who is the BJP state president of Andhra Pradesh, where he contests, which is most likely going to be Guntur. The YSRCP will be fielding a weak candidate. Very surprising and explosive revelation there, because time and again when we question YSRCP, they have been maintaining that they will not be going in a pre-poll alliance with the Congress or the BJP. Whichever party is ready to grant special category status for the state of Andhra Pradesh, they will be aligning with them in case they grant special category status in a post-poll alliance. So this comes as a shocker to the YSRCP party, because Naidu has throughout been claiming that YSRCP is the B team of the BJP, and now it seems like all those allegations are only coming true.
Right, Paul, stay with us. We have another agenda-setting news break coming up right now. Sources are now telling this channel that the BJP is looking for an alliance with the TRS, the Telangana Rashtriya Samiti, and the TRS may be ready for a post-poll alliance. Another big news break coming in right now. Aditi Anant Narayanan, my colleague, joining us now for more on this. Aditi, the TRS has been making noises, making moves, as well as the TRS president, KCR, does have a working relationship with Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, as well. But this, of course, coming in from sources that a post-poll alliance might be perhaps to the liking of the TRS. Also a big breaking news here.
Well, as far as the TRS is concerned, over the past 5 years, we have seen that TRS has been what we call a fence-sitter party. Whenever there have been crucial issues in which probably all opposition parties come together to stand up against the government, against the BJP, it is usually the TRS that has usually been remained either non-committal, or in some issues has also come out and supported the government and supported the BJP. In that regard, clearly the BJP is eyeing that probably now, this time around, they can get some sort of support with the TRS after the elections come to an end. Now, there are certain political parties across the country, Athar, whether we talk about parties like the TRS or whether we talk about parties like the BJD, the BJP till now openly hasn't come out and said that they are not looking at any alliance or any support from these political parties. And these are the political parties who have not shown any inclination either towards the BJP or towards the opposition. So currently the fight really will be who can clinch these political parties first. Can opposition do that, or can the BJP do that? So yes, a lot of at stake by the BJP on the TRS, and probably this time around after the elections come to an end, and given the proximity between KCR and the Prime Minister as far as issues within the state of Telangana is concerned, there is hope within the BJP that probably TRS, being a non-committal party, might just come out and support the BJP.
All right, Aditi, thank you for that news break. In fact, staying on the Telangana-Andhra region now, the Andhra Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has slammed Prime Minister Modi, K. Chandrasekhar Rao and YSR, beg your pardon, Jagan Mohan Reddy, saying all three of them are hatching a conspiracy against Andhra Pradesh. Take a look at what Naidu said. In fact, before we get you that, more breaking news coming in right now, this time from Maharashtra. This comes even as the NCP and the Congress party continue to face uncertainty over defections. This is news just coming in right now. The NCP top brass is in a huddle in Mumbai, and expectedly so. They've suffered the worst of the defection in the past 2 days now. Kajal Iyer, my colleague, joins us now with the latest on this. Kajal, they of course suffered a few setbacks in the last couple of days. Now they're in a huddle expectedly. What is on the agenda? Are they going to try and win back people who've already jumped ship, or is this going to be a fresh strategy to tackle more desertions?
Well, the defections are being discussed right now, but also importantly, NCP, which had claim for the Ahmednagar seat, which led to Sujay Vikhe Patil defecting to the BJP. Right now, the discussion is going on about what to do with that Ahmednagar seat, who should be placed in the as an NCP candidate there, and how to go about the campaign there. So that is one of the major things that is being discussed. In fact, NCP chief Sharad Pawar is right now inside with Chhagan Bhujbal, Sunil Tatkare, and several other Jayant Patil and several other leaders of the NCP state leadership, and talking about these things right now. We did try to ask him about the issues with the Congress that he has had, but he did not want to talk about it at all. He did not respond to our questions. But right now, for the past 1 hour at least, they have been in a meeting trying to figure out their strategy further ahead, and also about what to do with the Ahmednagar seat.
All right, Kajal, thank you for joining us with those details. We move on straight across to our guest. Syed Zafar Islam of the BJP joins us. Rajgopalan, senior journalist, joins us from the studio here. Krishank is a political analyst, joins us from Hyderabad. And completing the panel today is Sanjeev Srivastav, senior journalist and political analyst. I'd like to start with Sanjeev, if I could, then I'll go to Zafar. Sanjeev, does it look like the string of news that we've seen, some stings this channel has done as well, other news stories coming in, is the momentum firmly back with the BJP and the Prime Minister now, given the spate of defections, given the spate, or even the AGP is back with the BJP now, something that we didn't see coming? Do you think the momentum is firmly now back with Narendra Modi?
Well, to some extent that is true. Post Pulwama, post airstrikes, there is a general perception or talk amongst chattering classes that the momentum has shifted towards the BJP, and by that it really means Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So you are seeing these few defections, some sting operations, but I don't think there is any large scale defection happening anywhere. Yes, the momentum is shifted, but there is still about a month left for the elections. The public mood in the last few weeks can be very fickle. So to sustain this narrative is a big challenge for the ruling party, that they keep the discourse around Pulwama, around the Air Force strikes, and the big challenge for the opposition is how do they come across as not being patriotic, as if that they are not seen as questioning the Air Force or the government on Pulwama and airstrikes, but at the same time somehow bring back the narrative to what was the narrative during December.
Interesting, very interesting, Sanjeev. I want to slightly explore what you said at the beginning of your opening statement. And Zafar Islam, even though Sanjeev Srivastav is right when he says there are no large-scale or massive defections, but these defections will hurt at the local level. Of course, Vikhe Patil's son Sujay being the first example there. What we understand, what I understand, is all he wanted was to contest from the Ahmednagar seat. He would have been a formidable candidate if Mr. Fadnavis decides to contest from there, or anyone else from the BJP. But the Congress and the NCP and other parties in the so-called Mahagathbandhan were caught napping here. Same case in Assam with the AGP. We are seeing the same thing in Bengal as well. Do you think it's just an outmaneuvering, outplaying of the so-called Mahagathbandhan because you have, for want of a better phrase, more 24/7 politicians in your midst?
Athar, see, the only political party which enjoys the confidence of the people today is the Bharatiya Janata Party, large-scale confidence. And that is something which is actually troubling the many opposition parties and some of the leaders when they do not agree with the approach and the conduct of their own leadership, they feel that there is a time for them to say goodbye and join another political party. We definitely welcome, but we do not welcome everyone. It's not like there are many people maybe wanting to join, but we welcome only people who we feel that they will be in line with our ideological faith, and the conduct will be in line with our in line with our the party's approach.
Now,
and the process.
If you allow me, Zafar, I want to challenge that particular statement, but with facts. Yeah, if you allow me, Zafar, if you just allow me, you say... Okay, sure, complete, please complete. Because I don't completely agree with what you're saying, that you won't accept anyone and everyone, because that's not the case. But anyway, go ahead, Zafar.
All I'm saying that the Gathbandhan and Mahagathbandhan is a weak kind of arrangement. The point which I was trying to make, that there is a weak arrangement, is just the opportunists, two opportunist parties or few opportunist parties are coming together to safeguard their own interest. They do not have intent to serve the people or solve the issues of the people.
All right, okay.
And the contrast, you
I
have
want to ask
party
Krishank now, because I have very little time here. So first Krishank and then Rajgopalan. Krishank, that's not entirely true, is it? All of these so-called defections are happening very close to the polls. Most of them because these people either wanted tickets to contest from or had other grouses with the local leadership, and they're looking out for their own future, and the BJP is happily accepting all of them. That's also part of it. It can't just be that suddenly they decide the BJP is the only party that can deliver and the Prime Minister is the only leader who can deliver, and a month before the polls they jump ship. There's also that factor to be taken into consideration.
Absolutely, absolutely, Athar. I'm talking to you this at the point of time when our former Home Minister of the state, Telangana, has shifted sides to Telangana Rashtra Samiti after just winning in the legislature assembly polls just 3 months back. She was criticizing the Chief Minister very recently, and in fact was also present in Rahul Gandhi ji's public meeting, and the next day she goes and meets Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao. So these individuals are worried about their self-vested interests, about their political careers, and they are shifting sides. The same thing is happening. I mean, Bharatiya Janata Party parliamentarians going into Congress and many others also different going. So that doesn't really decide that which party is actually inclining towards being into the power, because it is just these few individuals who want to
But having said
keep
that,
themselves
Prashant,
secure
having
before
said
the polls
that,
or
Prashant,
before
and
the
I want
parliament
to
polls are
direct
on.
this question to Rajagopalan. Having said that, Rajagopalan, it does seem like that the BJP is hitting the so-called Mahagathbandhan where it will hurt the most. In states like Assam, where the AGP is back, in states like Maharashtra, where people thought pre-Pulwama it was a wide open contest, and these are not just any candidates or any leaders that are coming to the BJP. These are formidable opponents in an electoral setup. These are formidable people with formidable followings, and that will hurt the Mahagathbandhan not only on the ground but perception-wise. And as we all know, perception is half the game in Indian politics, Rajagopalan.
No need of hurting Mahagathbandhan, Athar, because there is no Mahagathbandhan. Today you see what Sharad Pawar has been saying. That's a part of Mahagathbandhan. He says BJP will be 3-digit party in the single largest party in the next Lok Sabha. What Mulayam Singh Yadav said on the floor of the House on the last day of the Parliament, that Modi will be Prime Minister again. Apart from that, I am wanting to say something very interesting. You talked about A team, B team. There is a C team also. For the last 3 days, big thing is happening without the notice of many, 3 times. Saudi Arabian minister met Prime Minister and Sushma Swaraj. What is for? There is something cooking. There is C team working outside the system, which is going to play up in the month of April, which will again boost up BJP's image like Pulwama and Balkot. Something major is happening. Therefore, there is no Mahagathbandhan, and the surge is for Mr. Narendra Modi. This is going to be a one-way election. 2019 is going to be a one-way election. I don't see any Mahagathbandhan playing up very well.
Rajagopalan, it's very interesting what you're saying, because I'm inclined to agree with you on the limited point that something is cooking. I can't put my finger on it what exactly is cooking, but something is definitely cooking, and we'll try and ask you a bit more about that after the break. Please stay with us. We'll be right back with more. More breaking news coming in right now. Another jolt for the Congress party, this time in Mumbai, Maharashtra. The Mumbai Northeast influential Congress leader Pradeep Pokharkar has joined the Maharashtra Navnirman Sena of Raj Thackeray. This is yet another in a string of defections that the Congress party has seen in the past couple of days. And this seems to perhaps cement what Zafar Islam was telling us just a few minutes ago. But Sanjeev Srivastava, yet again, I don't want to read too much into it, because this is election season after all, and people will, of course, jump ship from here to there. But there you go. Mumbai Northeast Congress leader Pradeep Pokharkar also joining the MNS this time, not the BJP. But I want you to basically try and read what Mr. Rajagopalan told us before the break. He says something's cooking. On the international front, there might be a C team. Is there a D angle here? And you know exactly what I mean.
I really don't know what may be cooking, but whatever may be cooking, we'll all know. Because if what is being cooked will not be in public display, then it will not benefit or harm anyone. So whatever it is will come out in public viewing. But see, yes, the son of Maharashtra leader of opposition actually going and joining the BJP yesterday, I consider that a decent enough mid-ticket defection. The father is still with the party, and I believe he was not getting a ticket from where he wanted. Now these things are, while they will definitely put the Congress on the back foot, and in any case Congress is already on the back foot in quite a large segment of the country. But these are common happenings during elections time. People do change parties, people do move sides, people are opportunists, people try and go where they think they are getting a better deal. So the number of defection is still not even in double
Zafar,
digits.
would you
And
like
we
to
are
come in here?
talking about it like as if, you know, some heavens has fallen.
Zafar Islam, would you say it's too early to write off the Congress as a ship
We
that
have
is
to see
sinking?
things in a perspective.
Okay, Zafar Islam.
No. Yeah, Atar, I disagree with Mr. Sanjeev Srivastava. He is a political guru, but I think he has to understand this. You have to have two contrasting situations. One where the political parties everybody is attracted to, and the other one that nobody is trying to leave that political party. That also gives a very positive signal to the people that nobody wants to leave Bharatiya Janata Party. In fact, it's Bharatiya Janata Party where people want to join. Only because, as I said, only because in last 5 years, because the slogan which we have given, 55 saal banam 55 mahine. So what they have, the other political parties, particularly Congress party, has done in last 55 years is basically plundered the nation's wealth.
All right, Zafar, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you for joining us, Sanjeev Srivastava. Zafar Islam continues to stay with us. Thank you, Rajgopal, and thank you, Krushank. We'll take a short break right now. News and updates continue on the other side.